when we got down near the goal line, time was running out. We didn't have any more time out. So Sean had to get everybody to the line of scrimmage and, get everybody down and call a play. And I acknowledged him that I was going to do a fade, and he understood what I was talking about. He lofted the ball over. It was a perfect pass, and I just had to out-jump the defender, and that's what I did.
It was a total team effort, 11 players just hanging it out on the line.
We were in control the first half. We had no control in the second half, and it looks like we had let it slip away offensively. We threw an interception, and then we just sort of hung in there and just stayed close enough. They missed a field goal, which was key. We stayed close enough, and then we get down in there, we won the game. And to win 8 straight football games after starting like we have 9 wins on the season, I know we're going to be in the top 20. I couldn't be happier.
We are 9 days away from the bowl game in Tempe, Arizona. Just 9 days left to analyze, dissect, reanalyze, and maybe even prognosticate about who will win the college football game of the year, Penn State or Miami. Miami and their explosive offense led by, of course, Heisman Trophy winner Vinny Testaverde. But will both Miami and Penn State be a little more conservative with the national championship on the line? Don't count on it.
We're going to still come out firing. We're going to still throw the football, and I don't see us being conservative because that's not our style.
And you know how wide open we are. No, I didn't mean it in the sense that we were going to play the game differently than we had, but I think the kids have to go in there with the idea that it's a one shot in a lifetime, it's a great time, it's a lot of fun, let it all hang out, and don't go in there being afraid to lose it. That's the one thing I think you get into some of these games if you're not careful.
Testaverde and company will face the tough Nittany Lion defense. It is a veteran defense that has helped Penn State get to this point. Testaverde definitely impressed.
Watching all the films, I think Penn State plays just as good as their opponent does, no matter how good they are, and it's just the way they seem to play, and they got a lot of talent and a lot of speed, even though the black shoes they wear seems to make them run a little slower on film. But that's not true. They do have a lot of speed, and we realize that, and we're hoping we can overcome that.
In El Paso, Texas tomorrow, Alabama will face Washington in the 53rd annual Sun Bowl, a matchup that may feature as many name performers as some of the New Year's Day Bowls. Rich Henkels reports.
The Sun Bowl in El Paso offers the kind of lineup that deserves a New Year's Day billing. Number 11, Washington faces number 12, Alabama.
To measure the marquee value of this game, let's first look at Alabama. They are led, of course, by Ray Perkins, a man everyone is familiar with. His players, however, are by no means no names.
Mike Shula may be better known for his last name than any player in the college ranks. The son of Miami Dolphin head coach Don Shula has a good idea of what the Huskies will throw at him.
I think the key to playing well against Washington is just not beating ourselves and playing smart and being consistent, trying to control the ball and score points while we're doing it.
Defensively, the Tide will be led by Vince Lombardi Trophy winner Cornelius Bennett.
He has the size and the speed, the quickness, the desire, and the intensity to play the game like no one that I've ever coached before. He's a prototype outside linebacker for the National Football League.
Husky head coach Don James has a few headline grabbers to counter the Crimson Tides. Quarterback Chris Chandler's 20 touchdowns are just part of what he calls a balanced offense. Mr. Bennett will pose some problems, but the Huskies plan on adjusting.
We're definitely doing things in the game plan based around him. He's the type of player you can't overlook. You have to do things designed to maybe try to eliminate some of his big plays.
Reggie Rogers took time out at the Sun Bowl, but he barely had time to rest this year as he stacked up 95 tackles. He looks forward to keeping the Tide on its toes.
I feel like they're going to have a good offensive line and pretty good running attack. And I feel like just their whole offensive program is good.
If it gets down to the kicking game, both coaches are confident. Van Tiffen is Alabama's all-time leading scorer, while Jeff Jager holds the NCAA scoring record for the Huskies. Both Don James and Ray Perkins know they are in for a battle.
If the teams are evenly matched, it's probably going to be a kicking game or a turnover. It'll make the difference.
It could go either way, but I'm not a very good predictionist. I just think he's going to have two fine teams out here and a very fine football game.
In El Paso, Rich Henkels for ESPN.
Well, still ahead, if you're thinking about skiing during the holidays, we have the ski report for you to check out the conditions of the slopes.
We will also take a look at last night's Jets-Oilers game, where a winless streak was snapped.
It's
Christmas time at the Yakima Mall, time to think about holiday gift giving. And with 4 major department stores and over 70 specialty shops, you're sure to find all those special gifts. So join in the Christmas spirit and see it all at the Yakima Mall.
The very Merry Christmas place to shop, the Yakima Mall.
Right now at Spec Nissan in Sunnyside, if you buy or lease a new Nissan pickup, you can take home a new Honda all-terrain vehicle free. Here's an example. You lease a regular bed standard pickup for as little as $136.63 a month and take home a new Honda ATV at the same time. Give yourself or someone you love a Christmas present. But check it out now, the offer is limited. That's at Spec Nissan in Sunnyside. That's the name worth remembering since 1912.
The New England Patriots beat Miami on Monday and clinched the AFC East title. They avoided an early off-season rest, but they did get some rest and an extra week to prepare for the playoffs. They will face Denver, and the Broncos may need the rest just as well. Jeff Thomas has that story.
They were back at it. Just 1 day for practice, then 3 days off. But as you can see, it was in full pads for an hour and a half. Dan Reeves has started to deliver a message, even if he's not Newt Rockne.
I think I expected what we got, full pads, and I think it's what we needed. We need to come out and turn the tempo up a little bit and get ready for this game because it's going to be a very physical game.
Rulin and the rest are eager, and they'd better be, because after that sterling finish at the Orange Bowl, the Patriots are really eager.
And our running game is back, and I tell you, when our running game is going, we're unstoppable. And a word of warning, Denver Broncos, watch out. Mile High Stadium, the Patriots are coming.
It's always hard to beat a team twice in the same year, so it's going to be a challenge. You know, we have to really be prepared because they are, and they're going to come here trying to make big plays on us.
After practice, Dan Reeves told his team that this was a start, and it was a good workout. It's too bad we'll have to wait until January 4th to see what happens. Seems the teams are ready now, at least emotionally. This is Jeff Thomas reporting.
Things are looking brighter for the Washington Redskins as they prepare for playoff action. Running back Kelvin Bryant was released from the hospital. He is expected to play. The Skins meet the Rams Sunday in NFC wildcard action in Washington. Bryant was admitted to the hospital after tests found blood in his urine. He suffered a bruised kidney Sunday against the Eagles, but nothing more serious was found.
New York Rangers coach Tom Webster will be home in time for Christmas. Webster underwent surgery today to correct an inner ear problem. Doctors say the operation was more complicated than they'd originally thought, but he should be released tomorrow. Webster will not be able to travel with the Rangers for a time. In his absence, GM Phil Esposito will coach the team. Now, looking at last night's NHL matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Winnipeg Jets, it looked like early Christmas for Gretzky and gang. The Jets hadn't won in 9 straight. So Merry Christmas, Edmonton, right? Well, it didn't turn out that way, although it looked like it would for a time. Mark Messier, the play is broken up, but he gets the puck back, comes around from behind the net to his backhand, and this is the way they show you on the books. Right along the ice, he beats the goaltender 1-0 Edmonton, but that was the only goal for the Oilers. 1-0, still in the 3rd period now. Hamal picks up a loose puck. He's alone, flips it past Andy Moog, and it's all tied up at 1-1. A minute and a half later, Andrew McBain just sweeps this around, really just trying to send it towards the net. And Dale Hawerchuk is right there to poke it past Moog, 2-1. That one stands up as the winning goal. Off the faceoff, though, Wayne Gretzky with a chance. The quick backhand, but he's stopped by Reddick. That's the way it winds up. Gretzky's streak ends at 19 games.
The first major disappointment in what so far has been a great year from the Atlanta Hawks. Guard Spud Webb will be out for at least 3 months. His knee injury is worse than originally believed. Webb will be on crutches for 6 weeks, then scheduled for 6 weeks of extensive rehabilitation. He has not played since December 5th when he suffered the injury. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was out with an inflamed eye, so the Lakers took to the road to face the Sacramento Kings without the big guy. Never fear, Magic decides to take up the slack and howl. A season-high 46 points for Mr. Johnson, and the Lakers win in overtime. Let's go to the Magic show. Watch the spin move, the weave, through the defense, off the glass. He got the foul, but the Kings were tough. 4 seconds to go. Derek Smith, and we're tied. In overtime, though, Byron Scott. Watch the steal. Now the long pass ahead, looking for Johnson. Watch the grab. One-handed, and Phil Smith says, how do we stop this guy? I don't know. At it again, Lakers pulling away, Magic driving the middle, 46 points. A career high there, 10 rebounds, 2, and the Lakers win going away 127-117.
Now, for those of you who expect to find some ski equipment under your tree tomorrow morning, here's a look at the Volvo Ski Report.
36 MG. The 1957 Thunderbird. The 1987 Volvo 740 Turbo. A collector's item you can drive every day.
You can't use a step ladder to get off the roof, a straight ladder to change a light bulb, and neither is good for painting ceilings. So here's Super Step. It's every ladder you'll ever need and more. It's a tough 12.5-foot straight ladder that you can bend and lock into a 6-foot freestanding step ladder, or an adjustable scaffold that's strong enough for 2. But there's more. Fold and lock this way and you have a workbench or table. Fold and lock again and it's a pair of sawhorses. Can't reach the window without breaking down plants? Use Super Step this way and you won't crush a leaf. You can even paper that tricky stairwell safely and easily. Each of these Loctite hinges withstands 5,000 pounds of pressure. Ever see a ladder bend like this before? Don't buy all these ladders, scaffolds, and more. You'll spend over $500. One Super Step does all these jobs. And when you're done, just fold it up and store it away. Super Step comes with this incredible 10-year limited warranty and a simple 3-part payment plan. Don't send any money. Just call 1-800-453-6600. We'll bill your credit card 3 payments of $38 each, and we won't bill the last payment till you've tried Super Step at home for 30 days. Or if you prefer, send a check for full payment to Super Step, Box 121, Plainville. The total price is just $99 plus $15 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-453-6600 now.
When a sculptor creates his most expressive work, he relies on the chisel. Its wedge-shaped gets into those tight spots no other tool can reach. Introducing the Schick Wedge, a shaving tool based on the same simple principle. Designed with a wedge-shaped head to get into those places that give round and flathead shavers real trouble. It's an age-old idea, but it's a new angle in shaving. The Schick Wedge.
As has become a SportsCenter tradition, a poetic salute to the boys of summer, something to warm up their winter on Christmas Eve.
And though baseball may be 3 months away, by no means is it the night before opening day. But George Grand reminds us, for ball players too, it is the night before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the land. Not a game was scheduled, no bets from hand to hand. So as we have done each and every year, let's reflect on some baseball cheer. The first pitch of the year matched Morris against Evans, and Dewey proceeded to launch it to the heavens. For Rocket and Scotty, K was the thing, as they gave the Sox and Stros that little extra zing. 86 was a year of some exciting new guys. Boy, those rookies caught all of our eyes. Sutton and Reggie each reached a milestone mark, and even Phil Niekro stole a base at a park. The Angels and Red Sox gave their fans some fun, even if fate took away what they both could have won. For Ray Knight, the series went from GOAT to hero, but in the end, he and the Mets wound up at 0. For Dick and Nancy, we wish you both holiday cheer for all that is good in the coming new year. Godspeed, good health, and what more can we say? Then it'll be great to see you on opening day. For 87, the records are there to be set. Here's hoping Billy Williams, a Hall of Fame plaque he'll get. So as we await the cry of play ball, we say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all.
That's it for this Christmas Eve edition of SportsCenter. Thanks for watching, and from all of us, have a very Merry Christmas.
And once again, welcome aboard, John Saunders, and you'll get lots of playing time here. And we'd like to leave you with a few words from some of the great people here in the ESPN family that help make us look good all year. Merry Christmas, everyone.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Wishing all of you
Sports.
fans.
The best.
Of health and happiness from all of us here at the Total Sports Network.
The Total Sports Network.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Total Sports Network.
Season's greetings.
Happy holidays to everyone. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And goodbye.
Happy Christmas. Merry New Year.
Have a great 87.